All right. Test.
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 The Grammys, gentlemen, was this past weekend. Did you watch the Grammys at all? Anybody?
I did not.
Yeah. Dean?
I was going to, but I was too busy. Like, I Googled Blake Insurance, and I really went down a rabbit hole.
Oh, you can get sucked in there.
You really can.
Yeah.
And I found out that Blake Insurance is an area insurance agency located here in Barberton, Ohio. They provide auto, home, renters, and business insurance with honesty, decency, and affordability.
Voted
Erie
best new insurance agent of 2024.
Named Blake Insurance. Erie Insurance is above all else in service. You want to call 234-571-5359 or visit BlakeInsuranceLLC.com for your free 5-minute quote today. And when you do, tell them, how do you like me now?
How do you like me now, Mr. Aaron Blake? Find insurance from you today. Yeah.
I might get flagged here if you keep going.
Yeah, it's good.
It's too similar.
It is.
It's good. Yep.
Sorry, Brian, go ahead.
That's all right. Now, Aaron could use that jingle for small royalty.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Fine. Yep. No, but I'm not going to go through all the winners here, but some of the notable winners. The record of the year, which is basically the single song of the year. Miley Cyrus won for Flowers.
So I didn't watch the Grammys, but the hairstyle's a thing.
Her hairstyle looked very like 80s looking, sort of.
Yeah,
big hair. I don't know. It was definitely big hair and unique dress that she wore.
It looked like
really.
She was constantly had a giant fan blowing at her. Hair was just.
I saw some memes out there. They had a picture of Miley Cyrus next to Zool from Ghostbusters. Kind of the similar look, with the hair and the bodysuit looking thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see that.
Yeah, sure. Album of the year, Nick, Taylor Swift.
Dana's not here.
Midnight.
Just shitty music.
There you have it. That's the fourth time she's won that award, which is an all-time
Probably too
record.
few. Probably too few, for being honest, but okay. Yeah.
Could be. I don't know. So, and then she announced a new album that'll be coming out, I think, in April, if I'm not mistaken. Taylor Swift.
Touchdown, America!
Huge. Yeah.
She's practicing dropping bombs for the Super Bowl when she drops her endorsement for Joe Biden, the Lizard Man.
I just imagine the money. The money that woman's going to make between the tour and then this year, the new album. And oh, my God. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah, the whole Democratic Party, fun.
Yeah, so close.
Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Song of the year was "What Was I Made For" from Barbie by Billie
Eilish. Yeah.
Eilish, absolutely.
Dude, her fucking eyes. Can we talk about how beautiful her eyes are?
She's good looking
very
woman.
pretty girl.
That's for sure.
Holy shit! She got a beautiful face and everything else, but those eyes, holy shit, man! Wow.
Yeah, and she's wearing more womanly clothing these days too. Billie Eilish.
Those Nick.
Yes, that's right. Very, very beautiful woman. Best new artist, Victoria Monet. Best pop solo performance, also Flowers by Miley Cyrus. Best duo and group, Ghost in the Machine by SZA, featuring Phoebe Bridges and a few other things here. So,
what are the two girls doing?
What's that? SZA? Yeah. SZA was actually one of the trivia questions that we got right.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, that's right. Yes, indeed.
What does Brian and Dean like to do when nobody's around?
SZA. And you don't see the fucking rock or metal awards, which is a fucking shame. But I'll give a shout out. Metallica won for best metal performance for 72 Seasons, their new album, which is actually quite good. If you have not listened to Metallica,
wait a minute.
They don't televise.
So they hand out awards, but it's not part of the broadcast.
Correct. Exactly right. Yep.
Interesting.
Well, the Oscars do the same thing. Emmys, they all do it. They have like a set of awards. They do it pre or post or whatnot.
Do they do country music awards during the Grammys, right? Country album and things like that? Do they, or is that
they do? I don't think they broadcast those either.
Okay. Because I mean, I could
the pop stuff.
Yeah. And I could make the argument for like, yes, the Grammys are for music across the board, but certainly rock and metal and things like that, hard rock, have their own subgenres and enough there to where like they have their own award shows. Same for country music. They have the CMT awards and all that stuff.
Does rock because I know that they promote CMT awards, country music awards. Yeah. You know, I see it on CBS.
What's the one they have in Cleveland every now and again? They've had it in Cleveland many years.
Is it televised? Is it televised?
It's not like on. It's not on like NBC.
No, but it should be. Why doesn't rock and roll get its own?
Who had the AP awards
like on CBS?
Alternative Press does awards, and they've had it in Cleveland quite a few times. I'm trying to think where I watched it. It might have just been online, like on YouTube or something. But it was. I feel like it was on TV back, like when I had cable. The AP awards, but anyway, MTV maybe. I don't.
It just doesn't get the play. It just doesn't get the publicity as it just, I don't know. So there's like
rock's in a lull too, it seems, right?
Yeah. So that's a good question because I listen to the bands I listen to, right? Like I know the bands that but the bands that I like are not going to be the types of bands you hear on radio. Like they're, not like, but just like heavier metal and hardcore and stuff like that. You're not going to hear that on the radio. So like, when I occasionally flip on like MMS, our local rock station here based out of Cleveland, I hear a lot of classic rock stuff. I hear the same bands. There's your Shinedowns and your Foo Fighters, and I mean these bands have been around for 20 years. I mean, or more. I mean,
who's putting new stuff out?
I don't know who like the new band is. Like who's a newer young, like I would say active rock is what they call it on the charts, like active rock, which is more like radio rock.
Like Shinedown.
like Shinedown and things like that. The kind of that kind of middle of the road. It's like hard rock, but it's not like heavy stuff necessarily. I don't know who it's like I said, the Foo Fighters are heavy hitters, but they're legends and they're still making music and they're still making great music. But I don't know who, like Disturbed puts out an album and they get their play and stuff, but again, over 20 years.
Here's the nominee. So the best rock album was Foo Fighters, but here we are.
Okay.
Greta Van Fleet, who's
Greta Van Fleet.
Newer,
okay, yes,
they're cool.
They're probably 15 or so years, but yes, newer certainly.
Metallica, of course, 72 Seasons. Paramore.
Okay.
They won best new rock album. This Is Why.
Shit, they're going on 20 years now.
And Queens of the Stone Age in Time's New Roman.
Again, going on 20 years too.
That was a great album, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Best rock song was Boy Genius, Not Strong Enough. Foo Fighters was nominated for Rescue.
Boy Genius is very new, yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo was nominated for Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl. Queens of the Stone Age, Emotion Sickness, and Rolling Stones, Angry were nominated.
Okay.
Olivia Rodrigo was nominated for a rock song?
Yep.
She rides that line where she's like, I could see where that happens because a lot of her songs are.
Maybe I should listen to more of it.
They have a punk feel to them. A punk feel as in like
Avril Lavigne punk feel. Avril Lavigne still shouldn't have been nominated for a rock.
When we're talking about this, active rock pop, it's a pop rock version. You know what I mean? It's like
but pop rock is not rock.
Okay, well then none of the ones because that's all pop rock. I mean, it's all like
Metallica's not pop rock. Queen of the Stone Age isn't pop rock.
Yeah, like Foo Fighters, I would argue, or like know what I mean. It's like,
if anything, Foo Fighters would be more contemporary rock. If you're going to place them outside of just a straight rock, genre. But
Yeah,
Olivia
I
Rodrigo,
can see that.
Avril Lavigne, you're looking a lot more on the pop side than the rock side. And again, I don't want to say that and like I'm shitting on them. I appreciate them trying and doing some cool shit.
Like
I'm just saying for these award shows, you shouldn't put her in the same category as the goddamn Rolling Stones. That's all I'm saying.
You are talking about song specific, right? This is a song category.
Yeah, what he was talking about.
So for example, the second one she did on SNL where she got up on the table and smashed the cake, and that's a rock song. It just is. Like it's not even.
What is the name
pop.
of it?
A rock song.
I will pull it up because I've never heard anything of her. I've heard the name. I've never heard a song of her. So
you know what
give me
that
that
song. I don't
song.
know what that song is called.
Oh, it was Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl.
Is that maybe that might even be that one?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she has elements of that, and her songs that get a lot of radio play are certainly on the poppier side with a little bit of rock edge. But I've heard songs of her that certain, singular songs that are definitely I would categorize not really pop at all, but a rock song. So that might have been one of those.
Yeah, I mean, we can keep going on a tangent here. Certainly, I think we agree.
Okay, well, now that you've invited us, I think with them we're just going to keep hashing this out until we come down one way.
Let's go.
No, it's just with the Grammys. It was cool to see the Pop Music Awards. It would just be nice if there was some play,
sure,
even on a separate, record it, put it on a separate broadcast, put it on a fucking another network if you want to. But it'd be nice to see the other,
even
like the rock.
You can even do it online.
Yeah, do something. Because it's another way to introduce new music to other people who are rock fans that may not be familiar with some of these artists, and that's how that keeps going as well. That's where it's just tough to maintain and have a big career in rock anymore. I don't know, but anyway,
it ebbs and flows. All music ebbs and flows, Brian. Yeah. It will. I remember in 1999, it kind of with kind of the rock rap thing. You know what I mean? Even a little before that, with Godsmack, was that kind of the starting up the peak, because the hill started up there, right? And then it's just down. I mean, all genres of music, I think, do that. Pop stays similar because, like, it's popular amongst everybody. But I think rock will get another surge in 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah, we'll see. Even rap doesn't get as much play on the Grammys either, frankly, for that matter. Yeah, there was a guy that got arrested after the round. If you saw that or not, there was a rap artist.
Yes, I saw that.
Awards got arrested,
right?
Escorted out in handcuffs from the Grammy.
Little Killa or something like that.
Right. That's it. Yep. Yeah.
Killa Mike or something Killa.
Yeah.
I'm hip.
I don't think Killer Mike would have got arrested, but. Maybe Little Killa would. I don't know who Little Killa is. I know who Killer Mike is.
Let's close out the Grammys and make sure that we know Grammys arrest.
Killer Mike won a lot of Grammys, actually. He won a few. I think he got 3.
Killer Mike says he was arrested. Killer Mike.
That was Killer Mike. See, yes. I was right. Look at me.
What?
Mm-hmm. Assault at an earlier thing in that day.
With an overzealous security guard, it says.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So when he was off the stage, they came. Got him.
Yep.
Damn.
There you go.
Hey, Team with Convincing Idiots. Brian and Nick here. Like and subscribe.